Hello, everyone, and welcome back to ExQueerience Points Starfinder, your favorite queer Starfinder podcast/vodcast. We're excited to have you with us and hope you enjoy our game. If you love our show, we hope you will rate and review us on iTunes or wherever you consume your podcasts. Every review brightens our day and helps new listeners to find us. We don't pay to advertise any of our podcasts on ExQueerience Points, so we hope you'll recommend us to your friends and just about anyone. Keep up to date with all of our shenanigans, streams, and giveaways by following us on Twitter at EQPoints. If you want notifications for when we're streaming our episodes before they're released on the podcast feed, be sure to follow us on twitch.tv/ExQueeriencePoints. Say hi. We love chatting with you. Please stay tuned after the episode for more exciting announcements.
Be gay.
Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.
And hello! Thanks for joining us, everybody. This is ExQueerience Points. My name is Kenny. My pronouns are he, they. And this is the amazing, fabulous cast. And let's introduce ourselves, starting with Vivian. Hello, Vivian.
Hello, I'm Vivian, and my pronouns are she, her. I will be playing Ophelia, the awakened bear icon envoy, and her pronouns are she, her.
Fantastic, thanks. Hello, Kelrick.
Hello, I am Kelrick. I am playing Thrani Ecos. His pronouns are he, him. He is a Patra Witch Warper ace pilot, and provided Shimsy has something to do, my Squawk's companion, whose pronouns are she, her, will also be joining us.
Fantastic. Thanks, Kelrick. Hello, Steph.
Hello. I'm Steph. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be playing Navu Paleglade, our Goran Scholar Solarian, and their pronouns are she, they.
Fantastic. Thanks, Steph. And Mackenzie. Hello.
Hello, my name is Mackenzie Wilkes. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am playing Dr. Josephine Jo Pepper, our human envoy icon, and her pronouns are also she, her.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Do you say anything?
We don't want to chase them any further, and if you throw another grenade, I get the feeling this whole thing's going to collapse with us in it.
So we let him go?
There's not much we can do. Chasing them down this hole is who knows what kind of labyrinth it is, or what's on the other side.
All right. Well, then let's go through the other room.
All right. And you all are out of combat. And this is
In the meantime, Ophelia trundles up to Jo and gives her this massive hug.
What's that for?
You tried. You did the best you could. Honestly, I'm surprised you even went for it.
Well, of course. Have you considered being a doctor? You're very good at this.
A politician, actually.
That makes sense.
Isn't...
You know, I almost went into politics. I was between the two, and yeah.
Well, I'm glad that I didn't have you as competition on the voting rally.
All right, so you're in this garage. You have this really great bump in music playing.
Yeah, Thrani's going to go check out the sportster to see... So this is a dumb thing about being an ace pilot. I do not have engineering as a skill. And I know everything about vehicles except how to fix them, apparently.
Okay.
You're that guy that loves muscle cars but couldn't even begin to know how they're made or managed.
Yeah, I'm like the race car driver who has a pit crew. I'm like, oh, I just drive. I just get to go in speed. You all have to fix it. Do we have an engineer in the house? Can someone fix this car for me?
I tried. I don't think 15's gonna
I
tell
am
me
not
what's wrong
proficient.
with it.
Oh.
Actually, so the new vehicle, the one that's there, it just needs to have some preliminary things done to it, just to get it up and running. But it is keyed to someone else's identity, so you'd have to reprogram that with a computer's check.
Navu, can you help? Who else is good at computers?
Who's it keyed to?
You don't know.
I'm okay at computers.
I have a plus
Yeah, I'm good at
3, so I'm
computers.
only okay.
I have a +7, so I don't know why, but I am good at computers.
I've got a +6 as well.
Just because I told you what's wrong with the car doesn't mean I'm helping you steal it.
Yeah.
My face falls like I am le
Sad
désolé.
Well, I mean, if it was mechanical snake person, I think that we can make an exception. But if it's anyone else's, then... Or it could come up as a stolen vehicle, and then we'd just be taking it back to them.
I look at Dr. Joe, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
aren't these all bad
please,
guys?
Please.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Isn't everyone here a bad guy? Maybe 15.
No, you're not quite able to get past the initial system to change it. It's like you're trying to add like a third Bluetooth device to your car, and you're just like, nah. You already have 2, and the phone book's full.
Can I assist?
Yeah. With the 24, yeah, you're able to delete that previous owner, and you can imprint someone else if you want to.
Question: can I at least know who the previous owner was?
No, there's no details on that.
Okay.
Me. Gimme. This way, if we have to run, I can get us out of here.
You'd have
Car's
to
not
put the engine
working.
back.
I thought Kenny said that it just needed a few little tweaks and it would
Like
work.
the engine's hanging over it. It
Oh.
looks very plug and play.
Okay. Yeah. It's plug and play, right?
I look over at Navu.
Please?
I don't know how to put an engine back in.
I wasn't suggesting that.
All right. Then what are you suggesting?
That it goes in your name.
But what? Huh?
Give
You
it
get-
to Thrani.
I d-
He'll cry if you don't.
Driving's what I do.
Well, if you say okay, I was going to
I-
let you control that, basically.
I appreciate it, but right now it can't go anywhere. So, and we still have another doorway to go through.
Oh, there is a door. Fine.
I
Fine.
hold out my comm link and put my paw on Thrani's shoulder and hold out the accept key, basically.
I touch that so quickly, I almost knock it out of your hand. I'm like, mine.
The vehicle.
Sorry, I thought it muted.
Oh, you're fine. The vehicle in the center of the room, it's very similar to the police cruisers that you all appropriated earlier.
And it's fully functional?
It is not. This is the one that
Okay.
needs a lot of work.
Cool. Then I'll just ignore that. Unless, do you need us to do perception checks to see if there's anything of value in here that might help us? Extra batteries for guns, any of that sort of thing?
Is anyone trained in engineering?
Nope.
I am.
Yeah, Navu, if you wanted to look around.
Sure.
Nope.
Yeah.
Patiently waiting at the door.
I think
Yep.
I think Navu is just done.
It's fair. Well, now that the car's in my name, I am content to leave.
All right. So, yeah, you, do you leave the music on?
Yeah.
All right, the music's bopping right behind you.
Can we close the garage doors so that Snake Person can't get back in?
I don't think there is a door. It's just a board tunnel into the wall.
Okay. Then I will follow Navu.
Nala.
I will follow my cat. Ugh.
I will not start singing Shadowlands. That's not what's happening right now.
All right.
I love you, Steph.
So you are in the hallway outside of the garage.
I am going to attempt another perception check to see if I hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Maybe 13. I doubt it.
Yeah, you don't hear much of anything in this room at all.
Okay. Scooby stack for the win, I guess. I'm opening the door then.
Okay. The door opens, and immediately to the southwest corner, you see a chamber of pipes and disassembled mechanisms. An electronic console sits to the northwest, and another device like a stool sits next to it. Hundreds of scorches and blast marks, one quite large, mar the east wall. The room smells of dust, ozone, and harsh chemicals. A tunnel has been melted through a curved wall to the north, and you are coming in through a steel door to the south.
The computer terminals, do they look functional or do they look like wreckage?
They look a bit like wreckage, but you'd have to go up to them to check out to see if if it's on or not, or connected
If
to
it's
anything.
functional.
Yeah.
Stay to the east. The ceiling is collapsed on the west side. And yeah, I'm gonna go investigate the computers.
All right. So you enter the room. What is everyone else doing?
I'm following suit.
Following.
I would like to investigate this area on the east wall that seems to be broken.
All right.
Yeah, I'll actually join you as far as that's concerned.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. You said there's a hole in the ceiling. Is it like a hole that you could climb up the rubble and access, or is it just a hole?
Yes, you could. As everyone kind of enters the room, I imagine that you aren't being too terribly stealthy.
Are we ever?
A beautiful, beautiful creature comes through the hole in the ceiling above you.
Why?
And let's...
Why is that the thing I'm by?
Let's go ahead and roll some initiative.
Do we still get the +2, or is that now dead?
How about no? I didn't sign up for Vor today.
No, it wouldn't be Vor, it'd be Bore. There's a big drill.
He's all mine, people. All mine.
And we still have the +2 to initiative bonus?
This was after an hour, but yeah. So I don't know how long it's been.
Yeah, I think you might have one more good use of that.
Oh shit! Apparently,
I had
I want
19.
this fight.
Yeah, I didn't do my +2, but I had 19 then.
I didn't either, but I don't think it matters with a 6.
And I have an 18.
Okay, fantastic. Let me add this beautiful creature. Oh, I'm sorry. These two beautiful creatures.
No.
Oh no!
Hey, at least we're 2 and 2. You know, we're split rather than, you know, clustered.
One's right in front of me?
The
Oh,
thing that
no.
I went to go do. Well, I guess also over there.
Prepare to be
yes.
face hugged.
Don't like.
I wouldn't mind. Wait, what?
Some of
Ophelia
these are
wouldn't.
alien jokes.
All right. So Navu, you got the jump as they say in combat on these creatures. You felt the heat first, heard the rubble second, and you are on it. You are ready to go. What are they going to do?
Graviton level 1. And would it be correct to assume that the squares around it with all the rubble are difficult terrain?
Yes, that is a great thing to assume.
Okay, then I am going to huck a shock grenade at it. Because why not?
Awesome.
Oop, that's the wrong dice. Hang on.
This thing looks cool.
Never mind.
Ooh.
Full 10.
Let's see here. Let's I'll say, because they're not very far from you, I'll say they make it into range. So they'll roll a reflex save. The creature's called Thaqua.
A faux pas? What?
Thaqua. It sounds like you're saying the qua. Reflex save 15, I think we'll just make. And what's the damage? 3.
A whole 3 shocking.
All right. Perfect. The Qua takes some damage. And it is now Dr. Joe's turn.
I'm like, why does it always have to be me?
Well, it was also Thrani, so.
True. I'm just gonna shoot at this thing until it gets close. Please don't hurt me. Oh no, I missed.
I'd use the rest to probably back it up as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away.
Fantastic. And Ophelia?
I'm gonna say that I haven't noticed the Tokai in front of us yet, because I was kind of watching the rest of the room, waiting for somebody to go through that northern hole, or come from the northern hole. So I'm going to assume that I actually am paying more attention to this one, and I am going to take Navu's lead and apply a grenade to the situation.
Fantastic.
Ooh.
Oh, that is spot on. And they will roll some dexterity.
A 19. Brilliant.
And that was towards Thokwa 1.
Yes, that's towards the rubble pile one, not the one right in front of Thrani.
The one to the west, not the east.
I am assuming that I was not paying attention specifically to that.
Oh, they did not make their reflex on that.
I hope I score high.
Yeah.
3 points.
Fantastic. All right. So that damage definitely taken. So Thokwa 1. So this giant fiery stone-like living lava. The room just feels so much warmer now with them in there. It's almost quite hot. It moves forward. Yes, it does. I think it moves forward through the rubble. Oh, yep, it's going to come towards Ophelia. It is going to try to slam into them. And they slam their molten body into you for 4 points of damage. My bad.
Ow.
Ophelia, are you okay? That does not look good. I don't think I've noticed the one in front of me yet.
The one that is in the wall behind Thrani is going to slam into Thrani. You feel a tremendous amount of heat, Thrani.
Oh, what the?
14 is a miss. I think that part of their worm-like body is stuck in the ceiling, and they lurch forward, and all you feel is the heat running past your body as they miss.
Look out.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is Shimsi going to be doing anything these rounds?
No, Shimsi is
I'm going to
staying.
go ahead and remove Shimsi from the roster then.
Okay. Thrani I think all of my spells and distance stuff is going to provoke attacks. So I would like to attempt to acrobatics out of the way.
Okay.
For my move. I have a +9. So 27.
I think that you make that, yes.
Yeah, I think.
Cat skitter.
All I see is that scene from Batman Returns where Catwoman just
Yes.
backflips away.
That was exactly what I was thinking.
So gay.
Meow. Sorry.
Yeah, it
Michelle
totally
Pfeiffer.
ends with like licking the back of your hand and doing the thing that she did. Oh, so good. And from here, I will attempt to hazard the one that came from the east, not the one that I just acrobaticed away from.
Okay.
Ooh, and they failed. So they're going to take 3 whole points of ice damage.
Of cold damage?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And which one were you aiming at?
The Qua one.
The Qua 1. Perfect. It looks like when the cold damage hit, it dimmed some of the surface of their skin so that it wasn't as radiant, and the Qua rages and goes and slams its tail against the ground,
Nice.
shaking the room a bit and also leaving a nice burnt indent into the floor.
Navu, did you see that the ice did more damage?
I did. Yay.
And funny enough, it's Navu's turn.
Graviton level 2.
Yes.
And I'm going to do the opposite of what everyone else is doing in this moment. Going to rush in and smack it with my maul.
All right, a 17 hits.
Nice.
Oh, yay.
Yes.
Max damage, though.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'll take that sweet max damage.
Okay, so
And it's vulnerable. Ha!
it is. With that
Suck it.
damage, however, as your maul swings into this creature, your maul ignites and is set on fire. Do a reflex save.
Okay.
Yes. Thorns damage.
Okay.
18.
It does not set alight and hit you, though it does look like your maul has taken a little bit of damage.
Okay.
1 point, plink. Let me see what the total damage that your maul can take. Frost maul. Okay, cool.
8.
Yar.
Oh my gosh.
So it is now, so that the frost damage, the frost kind of encompasses the whole area, fracturing the surface skin of this Qua, and it just seems to harden and freeze up around the head of the frost maul when it hits, and a bunch of steam erupts from the skin and the surface of the Qua, and it again rages and thumps on the ground. As you notice that your frost maul seems to dim itself, and it is
That's
now
not good.
Dr. Joe's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna try to kind of flank around here, and I'll do a full round. Why not?
You move.
Can I do it? I moved.
Yep.
You're right. I didn't. I can't. I don't know how this game works. Natural 20.
What?
You know how it works.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes. 10 damage. Oh, it's dead and it's just deaf. So no one screws with Navu's maul while I'm here.
No one screws with Navu at the mall.
I go. I got you, Navu.
What does that look like?
I run and I try to flank and I I skid a little bit on my my cool medical coat billows in the wind that I've created myself. I Han Solo it. And I go, that looks gross. Navu, watch out. And I just aim for it, and I hit clear, and then I go, oh, I still got it. And I just I put my hand through my hair, and I just feel really hot.
Gives a big thumbs up to Joe.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Ophelia, the quad next to you roars up, gets hit by the blast that Dr. Joe shot, and kind of this magma kind of shoots out of its mouth next to you, but then it rears up and then hits the ground, and all light kind of vanishes from its body, and it is down, though the heat and the roaring to your east, to the right of you, has not stopped, and the Thoqua's beak is poking out of the wall.
Okay.
Move the table and just...
I don't think it can be reasoned with.
No. The Thoqua that is currently down, has its body gone rigid?
Yes. It seems like it is now a big, long...
weapon.
You know what I'm thinking
massive
about,
rock,
then.
yes.
If, I have been supplied a club, and I shall use... Is that okay? That I grab it and basically just bash it against the... Or is it too big?
It's pretty big. You would have to take your round trying to break off their beak to use it next round.
If that's the case, then I'm just gonna back up and fire into the hole.
Okay. Awesome. That is a hit.
And there's your damage.
Very nice.
Cool. It seems to take the wall shudders and rocks fall from around the place as the Thoqua squirms, as the energy seems to course through their body. It slithers out from the wall, hitting the ground. Some of the dust in the air ignites as it rushes forward. And the first person it sees is Navu. So they are going to make an attack by slamming into them. 16 misses. They're very kind of slow. It is now Thrani's turn.
Seeing how much good the hazard did last time, just gonna try it again because it's the only ice damage I can do, and it would seem they rolled a 20.
They
So,
saved.
I hate them. For my movement, I'm actually going to reload my injection glove with another health serum.
Okay.
Sorry about that, but let's kill this one quick too, please. Because, ew.
Fantastic. And it is Navu's turn. Risk
It's
reward.
right next to me. Yeah, risk reward. I'm gonna risk it with a full round.
Ooh.
2 smacks with the maul.
7 and a 4.
All right. So
Oh, I wasn't targeting it. Dang it.
that's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Nice. 21 and an 18? Heck yeah.
So what does it look like when you kill this Thoqua?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's, even though I'm at Graviton level 3, it's an act of desperation.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Navu is aware that hitting it again could destroy their favorite mall that they picked up at the start of this adventure. but knowing it's the only thing that's doing it's doing more damage is risking it, and just kind of, I don't want to say like a kid just like wildly swinging something because it negates the high roll, but trying to precision strike it each time, going for like the back of where its head maybe connects to the rest of its body, and then smacking it right square in the head that second time.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that Navu hit it on the money, and they noticed that some of the plates of their skin where the molten energy has kind of hardened was a great weak spot, and that frostmaul hit home, and it hit in there such that it chilled their entire body in a flash freeze. And the second hit, because they were so rigid, just smashed them into pieces of rubble. Your frostmaul did take an additional 2 points of damage.
Okay. So I'm putting it away now.
That was amazing, Navu.
Good work, Navu.
Oh.
And
Thanks, but my maul's a little worse for wear.
Try to take her with it.
We'll find a technomancer who can fix it later.
all right, so you all are out of combat, and you are in this what seems like a industrial type room. There's a lot of pipes, some things, and if you'll kind of remember the EOS Athletics Club, you think you might be underneath where the pool is.
Okay. I'm going to return to what I was trying to do before, which is seeing about investigating the computer terminals.
Okay.
I definitely am not interested in looking at the hole anymore, so I'll just go join Navu.
Yeah.
Just gonna be supportive because I'm like, don't give a shit anymore. I'm gonna not do that, so I'm gonna just go over there.
Nice. After examining everything, go ahead and roll the perception check for that computer equipment.
Okay. I didn't know if it would be perception or computers. Oh, but an 18.
Yeah. So you're looking at the computers, and you notice that they're linked up to what looks like a holographic projector, and the projector is pointed against the wall that has all of the pock marks and burn marks and everything there. You're kind of able to surmise that this looks like it may have been used as a shooting gallery for training.
Having a thought. If I know anything about the projection device itself,
Mm-hmm.
can I turn it so that it's pointed towards that opening? So that if we set it up,
Mhm.
like, can I change the image a tiny bit to something big and scary?
Sure, you can try.
Yeah, dice gods.
Do you want to help,
Pretty please.
Mackenzie? Add plus. Oh, nice.
I mean, I could help, but I think
25.
Brilliant.
it's okay.
Yeah, no, I think that you're definitely able to program in an image, and
I try to help, and you're like, no.
It's my once per half of the AP where I go into the Matrix and just get shit done.
basically.
You use the tablet pen with your mind.
Right. So yeah, I'm shifting it so that whatever is projecting the image, instead of along the eastern wall, it's aimed towards that board out opening.
Okay.
To the north.
And I'm going to go ahead and flick it on.
Okay.
And I don't know. Let's get spicy. I know they're in this world. I am making it project the image of a red dragon.
Okay.
Because what's something you're going to see somewhere and it'll give you pause?
Heck yeah.
That's true. Yep. So you are projecting a large dragon towards the entrance of that hole. What are y'all's plans next?
Go through the hole.
I guessed that we would be going that way, so they were using it for target practice. Why not use it in case we need to retreat?
Yeah.
It may give us time.
Okay.
Or if one of them runs away, maybe they'll just run back.
I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but can we take a moment?
Oh, you need 10
absolutely.
minutes.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, I imagine that took me a few minutes too.
Yeah. So if you all want to spend an RP and get back some points, that is fine.
I'll do my look alive again.
Nice.
Be like, we're doing good. 2 rooms, probably 1,000 more. Let's go. We're doing it, people. We're kicking ass. I'm proud of you all. You're all beautiful.
So,
that we
I
all
didn't
have our...
actually need a rest, so I think I would want to go and explore, just do perception around this area where this northern bored out hole is.
Okay.
Just to see if anything's, so that we're not surprised.
Sure. And you described it correctly. It looks very much like a borehole. And seeing the creatures that you just defeated, you can surmise that that's what they were used for. To kind of mine out some of the different areas. In fact, thinking back to the garage, that entrance also seems like it was bored out with these creatures, the Thokwa. The sides of the irregular tunnel are melted with rounded striations of fused rock, concrete, rebar, and pipes. It slopes downward to the east.
So I would come back and just say, so it looks like those worms were used for creating all of these holes, and they're really big. I'm hoping the worms don't get that big, but
Maybe those are just the babies and there's the mama somewhere.
I don't want to think about that. No, that sounds terrible.
Can I roll is that a life science to know that?
That would work.
Specifically, is what we encountered a juvenile version?
That is a good question. They don't seem biological. They're very elemental.
Okay. Well, I don't see any real choice but to go further in, and I didn't see anyone or thing else. So, but it does head slightly more down, so we should probably try to be careful as we go. Everything's very smooth.
All right, let's
So
continue on then.
yeah.
Anybody got rope?
It's not like a steep decline. It's fairly gradual. You can definitely use hoof it as it were.
Dr. Joe has binders. I would like to try to stealth as I move.
Why don't you roll some perception?
Oh, okay.
And stealth, but yes.
Let's
So,
do the perception.
Oh, nat 20 on perception.
Awesome. So as you enter into the tunnel, you notice that strung into some of the curvature are some wires and a sensor. You see that the sensor wires could lead to another alarm or maybe even something a little bit worse.
Well, actually, would this be computers or engineering? Would this be engineering?
Engineering. And given that perception, I'd be able to, you can know that there is a node that's hooked up to the sensor that looks like it would fry technology, protective technology. if it's not disabled or fooled.
Navu, I think there's a security system here that you might need to try to break for us. And I point out where everything is and explain it. And then I step back so that Navu has access.
Okay. And I will try to deactivate it. Please.
Oh, yes.
24.
Yeah, you're totally able to. You look at the various wires and the triggering mechanisms, and you're like, got it. And
Oh, oops. No, that's not a 24, but it's still 22.
but yeah, no, you're still able to take care of it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And you have just disabled a flash fry alarm.
Ha ha ha.
Wow.
Good.
Nicely done.
Great catch, Thrani. That would have been really bad.
Yeah. That was not good. But why don't we try to sneak down then? So I will roll my stealth. Oh, good. A nat 1.
There's this trap here that could alarm them all. Well, it's gone now. Ha-da-da-da-da-da.
I unthinkingly start singing the vocals from the Multitrix and Clang
Hey,
Clang
I got a nat
song.
20. Can we even each other out?
Only if Ophelia does well. 'Cause I only got an 11.
You can use your nat 20 to just put a hand over my mouth. Would
All right.
you stop?
Yeah, so I think that it will be some of you succeed, some of you fail sort of ordeal. Sir, why don't we roll some initiative?
Tasty.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't add the +2 to that. How would
I didn't add the +2 either. Whoopsies.
How would I go about doing that?
Modifier
Do you
box
see
in
the-
the lower left.
Yep.
Sorry,
Oh,
Steph.
Okay.
It's okay. That's exactly what I was going to say.
All right. And combat music comes out of nowhere as this very tense situation kind of escalates. And Thrani, you were going first, I'm assuming?
Yep. So I guess I got to about there. So midway through the tunnel.
Yep. All right. So, which one are you? Mercenary 3 has a, this person has a tingle behind their neck, and they're like, "Oh, there's someone coming," and it's like, "I've been training for this my whole life." And they
I now want him to miss every shot.
Right?
Right?
and they miss.
Love it.
Very specifically miss. In fact, they miss so bad that they, hit the alarm, disabling it again. So, Thrani, is your turn.
Okay. This is not good. I am going to cup my hands and very quickly just as I cup my hands, it's like I'm reaching into another reality, and I'm going to pull out a light and fling it at this Brass Dragon's Mercenary 3 and summon a Wisp ally, which makes it to where they have the status that lowers their AC by 2.
Okay. Perfect. And it's the one that shot at you?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm resizing the map.
Yeah. And I get on comms rather than yelling back, and I'm just like, it looks like some sort of dorm up ahead, and there are people. There are people. And for my move, I'm just gonna take 5-foot steps south, so that there's the curve of the.
So you have some cover.
Yeah.
Perfect. Ophelia, go ahead and put yourself where you were before the battle happened. Thrani was kind of midway in the tunnel, and then I imagine you weren't that far behind.
I hadn't moved.
You had not. Okay, so you are
No.
able to move and take your action as you would like.
I will hold my turn until other braver souls go ahead of me.
Fantastic. Okay. Dr. Joe.
I have no sense of self-preservation. I'm gonna stomp on in here, and try to shoot Brass Dragon's Mercenary 3 and be like, yeah, there's even more people. Hello. Map's being weird. Hold on. Being weird for me because I have a small window. Pow! Probably not gonna hit. Does it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yes, it does.
Hey, you weak little baby.
Well, they just got
I
out of
give
bed.
you 1 point of damage. Ah, take that. I hope you like your new ear piercing.
And that was done. Let's see here. This planar scion that you don't see is gonna be like, what? People? And is going to tumble across the table and going to back up Mercenary 3 and is going to let's see here. No, you're too far. They're going to use their rifle and try to shoot at Dr. Joe Pepper. Oh, and they totally miss.
Ooh, nice.
They are stormtroopering it up. Okay, Planar Scion 2 is going to come up to the edge of the tunnel and chuck a grenade in.
Oh, I knew it.
I was like, I'm no wait.
And they are able to hit their mark, which is right in front of Dr. Joe Pepper, right next to Thrani. So can I get some reflex saves, please?
Ooh, a 27.
Awesome. Perfect.
An
You
18.
both save, but you
Half of
One
one.
damage.
you both. Whew. You don't take any damage. It's fine. The grenade was defective. It was like one of those little floor snaps.
Honey, are you sure you don't want them all to just give up and run away right now?
As soon as that happens, I fist bump Dr. Joe. I'm like,
I fist
like-
bump back.
Well, no, he was paintballing the previous weekend through one of those.
nice.
Can I take my turn?
Yes,
now?
if you would like to take your turn, that is fine.
Okay, I will move up, and if possible, I would like to throw a grenade in between, at least hitting the planar scion that's forward,
Okay.
and the Bash Dragon 3 in the best. It's a 15-foot area, so
12, I think you're a little bit shy, and you're able to hit the planar scion Suli 2. And so they will do their reflex save to try and get out of it. They are just able to make it, so they will take half damage.
okay. Well, mine was too.
Oh no.
He bought the grenades from the same resource.
Right.
We need a better quality set of arms dealers in this universe. Navu, it is your turn.
Guaranteed not to break. Tunk tunk. It broke.
All right, so Navu is going to come up just in front of Dr. P.
Cool.
And let's see. All right, I'm gonna try and aim to get all of these guys, these folk,
Okay.
with a shock grenade.
Cool.
Okay.
Hopefully, you got the good one.
So you're heading
Fingers
to the
crossed.
west. Oh.
Nope.
11. Okay, so you are able to get So I'm going to move the circle to where it hit. Oop, not the Suli. Yes, so you're able to hit the first line of 3, but not the one that's in front of you.
Okay, so
Okay.
in this room, we have one enemy immediately by the entry we're coming in, 3 in a line in the middle of the room, and then a 5th one further east, right?
Correct.
Okay.
They make... All right, so all 3 of them make their save, but go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. Can we use the first roll where it was a 3 at least?
That's fine. We can use the 3. It all kind of averages out to the same, though. They get 1 point damage.
It does.
So...
Damage on the board. Go Steph.
Yeah, I don't feel very...
1. Okay.
Does
Hey, at least-
the
at
one
least
planar
we're-
scion with the Wisp ally have the negative... Oh, it's a reflex save, so I guess it doesn't impact on
Yeah.
that. Poop.
The Suli does not look like it was harmed at all. And your Wisp ally is roughly... here?
No, it follows the person, and so it's actually on the square that Mercenary 3 is on.
Mercenary 3. Okay, got it. Perfect. All right.
Excel.
This one is going to move forward and try to shoot at Navu because they can see Navu.
It's another one of the mercenaries moved north.
Yep,
Got it.
by 1, and they miss Navu.
They really did go to the Stormtrooper School of Training.
They really did. This one is kneeling down by their bunk, so they are getting partial cover, and they are going to try to hit Navu from where they're at. Oh, man. And they
Nice.
hit their...
Did they hit their friend in the back?
They did. They surely did.
Which one? There's so many in the way.
The one that's directly in their line of sight, in front of them. For 1 point of damage. What the hell?
For 1 point?
Yeah.
Plink, 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 plink.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, at least it feels like we're all being pathetic.
And so it is now Mercenary 3's turn. What does the planar ally do thing?
It just gives them a -2 to their AC.
Oh, to their AC. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, they're still gonna try to fire their rifle. And they have a better line of sight. They see Dr. Joe, and they're going to fire at Dr. Joe, who's just behind Navu in the tunnel. But they miss.
Nice.
Thrani.
With this many in a room, Thrani is going to... Their claws are going to come out through portions of the gloves they're wearing, and they are going to attempt to do a reality rip to start pulling something larger out. And so for this round, you just see them like ripping a gash in reality and reaching in to grab something. And that is Thrani's entire turn.
Okay. Ophelia.
Awesome. I am going to take the simple route, and I am going to walk up to said man.
I thought you were going to be like,
Said
da-da-da-da, charge!
Oh, for all intents and purposes, can I... charging...
You need kind of like a straight line, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm kind of going through the hall. Would be basically right there. But, I will hit him...
Or her. Them.
Hit them, yeah. Hit them. Hit the Suli with the stick.
Cool. Yes.
Let's see here. That is a 15, and the Suli That hits.
Yes.
All right. It looks like that damage was resisted.
Boo.
Not even the physical damage got through?
Nope.
Ouch.
Dr. Joe.
I'm going to.
Because it's electricity damage.
Can I still get at Brass Dragon's Mercenary 3, or is it too?
Oh, as a free action, I can move the wisp,
Yeah.
and I think I would move it onto this Suli 2 because they're right in front of us, and the Suli seem to be more of a danger.
Got you. Perfect.
So they have a -2 to their AC for now.
Okay. Yep. So, Dr. Joe, you have line of sight of pretty much everybody except for the mercenary 1.
Okay, then I'll hit 3 again.
You hill.
That
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad
That
that
is a
they're.
hit.
They were just lounging. They don't even have armor on.
I don't care. I love the easy shots.
Sucks to be you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to turn that down.
heavy damage on them. All right. Suli Scion 1. Is going to attempt to fire their rifle at Ophelia, since Ophelia is closer and a little bit more menacing. And a 19.
Oof.
6 points of damage.
Ow.
It's a good thing we rested.
All right, Planar Scion 2 pulls out their long sword and will swing at Ophelia.
From all the way over there?
Planar the Suli is...
Oh, sorry,
Yep.
I had them backwards.
They're fine. 13 is a miss. All right, Navu.
Can I get a fort save?
Sure, on who?
Planar Scion 2.
All right. 18?
Oof.
Fuck.
Boo.
Sorry.
This is why I never use Black Hole. And that's an action, isn't it?
They were just really well dug in. They felt the gravitational shift and they grabbed onto the wall.
It's just every single time.
I know.
It happens.
It's like using spells in original Pathfinder. It's like,
Yep.
just don't ever expect your saves to ever land because you have your DC's a 16.
Yeah.
Probably not going to happen.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the action.
Yep, so the Brass Dragon Mercenary 1, who's in the row, they are going to be firing their laser pistol. They see that Navu had the dark motes floating all around them. They did not like that. It spooked them. So bad that they missed.
They aimed for the little black motes.
Brass Dragon Mercenary 2. Yep, pretty much only has line of sight on Navu.
It's fine. That's what I'm here for.
Ooh, and that one did hit.
Oh, ouch.
It only took them 2 rounds.
Nice.
For 1 point of damage.
I love it.
Oh, goodness. All right. We're back at the top of the order. Brass Dragon Mercenary 3 is... Whew, they're not feeling good. They're going to back away a bit, have a little bit of sense of self-preservation, and duck down behind their little foot locker that's right there. And they are going to fire at Ophelia, who is up in the front. 17 hits
Ooh, we need to get you some better armor, Ophelia.
for 7 points of damage.
Ow.
And it is Thrani's turn.
Can you see the chat that I sent you, Kenny?
I did not, but let me look.
So, Thrani seems
Okay.
to finish what they were doing, and their shoulders hunch, and they just push with everything they have. And you see behind the player Scion Suli 1 another reality rip appear, and a small acid elemental appears right behind the Suli 1 and between the two brass dragon mercenaries. And as my free action, I want to move the Wisp ally so that they are on the Suli 1. That is what Thrani's turn is going to be. And they look really tired. Like, that was a lot of effort.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
My acid elemental's turn?
Yes.
Perfect. They are going to attempt to basically acid hug this Suli thing. So whatever its tack is.
So it'd be a slam, +9.
Okay.
They have a 13, and the Suli's KAC is with the
-2.
-2 is 11, so that's a hit.
Sweet. And their damage is
1d6
plus 5 acid. Ooh, so they did 8 points of acid damage.
Perfect. Let's see.
The three of you can actually see in the room. You see this acid creature that everyone but Ophelia has seen me use this spell before. Only this is just a different thing I've pulled up, but you all know that it's assisting us.
It takes some of the damage, but not all of it.
Cool. Resistant to every damn thing we use.
Okay.
Sometimes just having the base 3 is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And by base 3, I mean base fist.
All
I
right.
getcha.
It is now Ophelia's turn.
I mean base fist, straight up. If I can just strike him. Actually, I forgot I had this.
Oh, that sounds promising.
I mean, it's not much, but it's better than just probably punching them. But I have a survival knife.
Cool.
Whip out, and if I pull it out, will that still allow me to double attack?
You only get a single attack.
Okay, that's fair.
But that's a hit. All right. Taken.
She is obvious. It is very obvious this is not her weapon of choice.
All right, Dr. Joe.
I'm gonna move over here and shoot at Planar Scion Suli 1.
Okay. Perfect.
So you're now
Spread the love a little bit, and I'm gonna I'm gonna miss
so glad you moved.
a little bit. I'm just gonna miss a little bit.
So glad you moved.
That's cool with you guys.
So I think what happens is the ground you step on is not quite that stable, and the rocks crumble under your feet, and you kind of hit the wall as you were trying to aim and fire, and your shot goes really wide.
Ow.
Yeah, you're gonna take
I did that on purpose. Don't worry.
2 points of damage just hitting the wall. Okay.
I picture you doing that, taking the damage, but just like trying to lean and look cool. You're like,
Yeah, I'm just like laying kind of now.
I'm not
Hello.
bleeding.
You
I'm not
slide-
bleeding from the face at all.
you slide into the wall and brace yourself, firing your gun into the ceiling, and you just kind of like
This scion, now that they're being threatened on two sides, pulls out their longsword and is going to use it on the acid elemental. 20 hits for 10 points of damage.
Ooh.
How much hit points does the elemental have?
It doesn't look great at this point.
No, it does not.
The weapon that was wielded also takes a little bit of damage.
Brilliant.
Oh yeah, they totally save. It's fine.
Whew.
The second planar scion is right up on Ophelia and is going to double attack.
I brought a knife to a sword fight. And
Oh my god.
And both hit. Those are not the bonuses. They're both -4.
Still a 16 and a 19. Ouch.
Ophelia is going to take 18 points of damage.
Oh my dog.
Yep.
Navu.
So Navu, having seen them go after their new bear friend, is gonna come up on the other side, trying not to block the way too much, and slash them with their long sword.
Okay.
Let's see how they like. Nope.
Oh.
Dr. Joe, I didn't see it, and yeah, the sword never left its sheath. No, that's not true because I want that attack of opportunity, but it just completely throws off the entire attack.
Yeah, I think you lose footing and it will make you flat-footed for the next round.
Oh, fun.
Let's see here. Brass Dragon Mercenary 1. Try to get away from the acid elemental, but we'll obviously, if it's going to attack for the attack of opportunity, go ahead and do that. And that's definitely a hit.
Cool. For 6 points.
They will
acid
take
damage.
it. That's a lot of damage.
Using my telepathy to the rest of the party.
Maybe we should use that red dragon trap. Back up, bring them to us.
Do you think they'd come?
We're tripping over rocks. And we're just making our situation worse trying to push into them. They're pretty fortified. They're going to want to repel us.
But do you think that they'll just call in reinforcements from behind us? It puts us in a two-way trap, basically, if we back up, don't you think? Navu?
While you're discussing this, the Brass Dragon 1 is going to fire on Dr. Joe with their assault rifle, and just
laying in the
hit.
rocks. Let me live in the rocks.
Yeah, I'm one with the rock.
2 points, and the next Brass Dragon is going to fire at the newly formed acid elemental in front of them, and that is going to be a miss, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah, that's totally gonna miss.
Nice.
It is at this point when you all are discussing your continuing tactics that we are going to pan out on this battle. Will the group cool the fire of these fire elementals? Will they give it to them on the rocks? We will see. Thank
Are
you.
we still doing phrasing?
I mean, it's still a
I have
thing, I
another
suppose.
background I want to add as we end.
Nice.
I
Absolutely.
saved this like 2 hours ago. I was like, I have to do this as we leave.
Oh, absolutely.
Brilliant.
Yes, absolutely.
Dr. Pepper cans.
I'm
all
obsessed
over.
with being able to have a virtual background now.
It's awesome,
I've gone
right?
mad with power.
Amazing.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today and sticking with us with our shenanigans and mayhem. let us close out by finding out who we are, where we can find you, and so let's start out in reverse order with Mackenzie.
Hey, I'm Mackenzie. I just did some to my computer, so I got distracted, but I'm still Mackenzie. You can follow me on Twitter at Mackenzie Wilkes and see all the other various shows and productions I do. Most notably do 2 podcasts right now, other than this one. That Dungeon Wives, a show I do with my partner, where we play a one-on-one game of Dungeons and Dragons. And I do a podcast called Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice, as well as a Desperate Housewives rewatch podcast if you want something that's not an RPG, but is mush for your brain. It's 2 lesbians talking about an ABC soap opera. So, variety.
Nice.
That's me.
Awesome. Thanks, Mackenzie. Steph, hello.
Hi. Hello. I'm Steph. You can find me on Twitter at Steph_Bard. When I'm not here rolling dice, you can catch me on my podcast Film Fatales, which releases every other week. And the day that we are streaming this past Wednesday, we just dropped an episode where Mackenzie and I talk about A League of Their Own. And
it was so much fun.
It was so much fun. It was basically 2 sapphics just kind of losing their shit over this very
Gina Davis.
Yes.
How could I not?
Gina Davis, dark-haired Madonna, like
mwah, mwah, mwah. That's good.
So, yeah, you can catch me there.
Fantastic. Thanks, Steph. Kelrick.
Hello. My Twitter handle is @Cormallon. That's CORMALLON. I also monitor the @EQ Points Twitter feeds. I'd love to hear from any of you. I can be found here, and on alternating Sundays, I attempt to narrate our Numenera game. As of this recording, on September 15th, I did a really, really cool, to me, PAX panel called Improving Your Tabletop Podcast, Learn from Our Mistakes, with the amazing Derek Graziano, Nikki Richardson, and our host, Zach Ald. And the 4 of us just had this really cool talk. You can find it on a VOD if you're interested. So that's pretty much what I do right now.
Perfect. Thanks, Cal. And Vivian.
This has been Vivian. You can find me at Haywire Wingod. And I have started to try and set up for some streaming myself. So, thank you. And hopefully that'll actually get to go through.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Thanks, Vivian. And my name is Kenny. You can find me here every other Saturday with this group of wonderful folks as we are finishing out the Soldiers of Brass adventure path, which is a part of the Dawn of Flame adventure path. I think we have about maybe 1 or 2 more episodes to go. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And when I'm not doing this, you will find me here every other Sunday playing in Kelrick's game as Hillian Jossa, a were-bunny person boy. And on Mondays, you can find me on the Wandering DMs channel where we are playing Castle Falkenstein. This coming Monday will be our penultimate episode, so come check us out, root us on as we are in a Victorian steampunkish type era land and working our way through sass and mystery and drinking and secrets, all sorts of fun and wonderful things. Oh, and flirting. How did I forget flirting? All right. Thank you all again so much. If you are listening to us on Pod, please leave us a review. Those things mean everything to us. And thank you all for being here and watching us live or on our VODs or on YouTube. And we will catch you all next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching or listening to ExQueerience Points Starfinder. If you're looking for more TTRPG podcasts in your life, we recommend checking out all of the shows on the Be Gay Roll Dice Network. Every show there is fantastic, and who doesn't want more LGBTQIA content? If you like what we create, then you should listen to or watch our Numenera cast, a story being told using the Numenera system by Monty Cook Games. This unlikely team is traveling the Ninth World and finding adventure. You can easily find it and all other recent episodes of our shows on our website, ExQueeriencePoints.com. We thank you so much for listening and supporting us, and don't forget to leave a review on iTunes or wherever you listen to your media.
The remnants of the fear and rage of the last war still stalk the world, waiting to tear humanity to shreds. Noble demons lurk at the world's margins, sure of their power and heedless of the lives they crush. Enormous automatic siege weapons lie sleeping under the placid fields of a melted world, ready to spring to life and programmed to kill.
But don't worry, we're here with you.
Welcome to Sword of Symphonies.
Join Cobb, Tissa, and Penelope as they navigate the dangerous world of Melta, discover the secrets of its past, and most importantly, look out for each other.
I'm Kat, your host, your king, and the game designer behind this actual playtest campaign, and I'm thrilled to meet you.
I'm Kathleen, producer, composer, and the one who puts the show together. Join us every week at peachgardengames.com to hear the fruits of
my game design
and my sound design. Sword of Symphonies.
Together, we can survive.